Hi, fellas, and a lady fella or two. Welcome back to Missing Wrench's Garage. I'm up here with the 73 Ford again. I know I said yesterday I was going to wait until the carburetor got here to start it, but I can't wait that long. I want to hear it run. So I'm going to start it without a carburetor. Let's see where we left off. Okay, so it looks like we are in desperate need of a power wire to the starter. Looks like the mouse have had that for dinner more times than they should have. Alright, I'm pretty sure there's one on this truck right here, so let's go and check that. And we have a power wire. Also got the hood prop of all hood prop rods for this job. I think I might have brought the wrong wrench, of course. Alright, so I went ahead and pulled the wheel off this side, and it gives you a little bit more access to the starter over there. And we have dinner plates, and let me tell you, we have enough spider's nest to stop my heart at any minute if I was to feel something crawling on me. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this, because I'm not dealing with that. When I get back, we're going to be dealing with that nut right there on the starter that's got all the exposed copper coming off of it. Also, the floors on the passenger side are a little bit more crusty than I thought they were. Use the old floorboard checker on those when I started, and when I got under here, they're just delete hole there, and it's mushy right in here. I'm gonna have to buy a welder. This is our event area up here on the top of the hill that my papa built. Check out the view up here, fellers. I literally couldn't live anywhere else on earth. I love it here. Alrighty, now that I've evicted Charlotte and her web of cardiac arrest from the truck, let me finish getting this nut. That was surprisingly loose. there you go. It's off. Let's go up top and get the new one started in. Well, new to this truck one started in and ran down. Alright, so I got the new power wire ran down here, and it's a lot longer than the one that came off of it, which I thought it would be, because that green truck over there is a 300, and this big block is a lot wider than that 300 is, which means it's closer to the frame rail. So there's not that big of a need for one that long. And I'm gonna have to bore this crimp end out. Great. Alright, so I'm actually gonna have to drill that connection out later. My cordless drill is dead, and my Papa's using his. I would use one of his batteries, but we have two different brands, so kind of can't use his battery. But when he gets done with that, I'll drill that connection out and put the fitting on. But for right now, we're going to unbolt these valve covers and make sure the valves are doing the valve things.
Your quality of stuff has really just gone downhill lately. This is all I use. What are you doing? I want to roll Simon Craftsman. They got the plug wires tied up with a shoestring. That worked. Forward, so help me God, there's one back of this. Alright, looks like it's going to be up and over for that one.
Y'all, this mule has been waiting his whole life to kill me for some reason. His name's Jack. I still love him anyway. You turd. I got those bolts out. There was only 4 bolts holding it in there. Doesn't seem like it was very many. Oh well. There was supposed to be another one, but it was missing. That's nice. Pretty sludgy.
Which way I didn't need it.
Hang on a second. Freaking thing. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to do something on here that me or my papa, neither one, has ever seen any of the YouTubers that we watch do. Like all your bigger guys. They'll sit there and crank and crank and crank and crank and crank and crank on these things, and they're not starting. Well, the reason for that being, 9 times out of 10, their lifters are down. There's no oil in the lifters. And the valves ain't opening like they should. And I'm glad I actually pulled this off, because I got a driver's side. I remember which one it was over here. The exhaust valve over here, the lifter is down. And over here, it's just starting to go down. Sometimes cranking on it will build them back up, but most of the time, you'll have to pull your distributor out and carefully get a small socket and a long extension and put it in a drill and run it at medium to low speed until you see oil start shooting out of the top of the push rods. Not a lot of YouTubers do that. And I don't understand how they're getting away with it. But I'm going to call it for tonight, right now, because I'm running out of sunlight. And tomorrow, I'll come back up here and try to clean these rockers off, because somebody back in the day has run Quaker State in this thing. It looks like a bad trip to the Taco Bell. Phew. Alright, we'll see you in the morning. Alright, y'all, it's the next day. I'm getting up here a little late, actually. It's Saturday. I live in Tennessee, so I had to watch some SEC football before I came up here. But I got my $30 bore scope from eBay. So I'm going to take these plugs the rest of the way back out, and I'm going to see how those cylinders look. I'm actually kind of excited because I've never had one of these before. Alright, so I went ahead and ran this bore scope through all the cylinders, and they're all actually pretty good. I mean, they do have just a little bit of surface rusting, but I mean, hey, it sat for 25 years. So, it's not too bad. That'll all wear off as soon as these rings get to rolling around in there. But for 25 years, it's not that bad. It does have a pretty good bit of carbon buildup in it. I'll run some probably like barium or something through it and get that cleaned up. And if y'all remember earlier when I pulled the valve covers off of it, it does look like it's had Quaker State ran through it. And a lot of you know back in the day that stuff wasn't very good, so we're going to have to do a lot of cleaning additives through this thing. Alright, so I did the thing that anybody else would do. I brought the Mom Machine 5001 up here and the deadest Royal King battery I could find. Put it in here and hooked it up. Nothing was popping and cracking and nothing seems unhappy. So let's find out if the starter works on this thing. That'd be nice. Alright, so it didn't work by the key. I'm going to try to do it by the solenoid. Well, nothing there either. Alright, I'm going to do some investigation. I might have to run to town to get some ground cables and hot cables and things. I will be back. Alright, y'all, just for time's sake, I am going to go ahead and cut it on this video. Nobody had the correct length battery cables I needed, so I'm probably going to have to make some or order some from like Wrong Auto or something. But the next video on that truck will be a will it run or is it done. I'm fairly confident it's going to run, but I just want to say thank you for watching. You know, I've gotten a few more subscribers the past few days. I just want to thank all you all for that. Keep liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, all that other stuff. Probably going to have to work on the Mustang a little bit tomorrow because my papa's wanting it out of the way. But the Mustang and the F100 is my two main focuses right now, project-wise. So you're probably going to see me bounce back and forth between them two. I still am going to put a tonneau cover on the Silverado. I'm just waiting for it to come. But keep watching. I've got some interesting stuff that I can do. But thank you all. God bless you. And I'll see you on the next one.